to the house. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped after making the catch. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Still running at the 40. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game.
And it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a...
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Gets it out of there for the first time today. Didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Here come the Irish, back on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. At the 45, on his way. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. No real chance on the return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Going for the big play. He's got it on the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Tripped up for the tackle.
And listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. How about that defense? Right. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wideout in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And he throws another interception. His third one. Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete. A huge pickup. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Notre Dame lines up quickly. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Working that left side now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On the run, it's Graves. Tackled after picking up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. It's caught. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Nice play there. And I know, when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, Give him an opportunity.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are.
And he takes it in for the score. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Complete to the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Think about when you get those guys on the move, man. He's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breeze.
Into the end zone he goes. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to take a shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown! Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Oh, ball's out. Defense just cradled. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Back to pass, it's Carr. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. It's complete on the right side. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely calm.